What's up everyone? Thanks for tuning in. You with the Scott Rod. This is my second vlog. So at the minute I'm just having a little poke around. It's really cold outside. It probably looks nice on camera, but I can tell you it's about 1 degree. My hands are absolutely withered, freezing cold. At the minute I'm just experimenting with my mic setup. So I've just upgraded my helmet. I've got a new Bell qualified DLX. I've got it with the Devil May Care graphics on it. A pretty cool helmet. Looks nice. It's styled after the World War II planes, I believe. The bombs on the side and stuff like that. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's pretty cool design. So yeah, the mic I'm running is a Sony ECM CS3, and I've got mixed opinions on it. This is like, God, I don't know, I must have done 3 hours worth of footage that have been in the past due to it just being rubbish, the mic placement or the mic itself. So I don't really understand what's going on, but hopefully with this new helmet, I mean, it is a lot better. It's a lot more snug on my face, and it's also got the chin curtain as well, so hopefully that'll mitigate some of the wind noise. I hope you can hear me okay now. So yeah, that's the topic of the vlog really, the vlog. You know, if anyone out there is actually doing this, what camera are you using? I'm using the GoPro Hero 4 Black. What's everyone else using? And also with the mic setup, what mic have you got? I know some people are just super clear. You know, it's really crystally audio, where mine's really, it has been really poor. Like I say, I've had to bin a lot of footage due to just not getting it right first time, so it's quite annoying. So hopefully you can hear me this time and we're in a better position. Yeah, so like I say, it's pretty cold outside. My hands are absolutely freezing, really are cold, but that's what you get when you come out in this weather. You don't get it off. It's one of them where I've been wanting to ride for so long, and I've just got a bit of sun. I've decided to come out and just... Obviously the roads over here are super salty. The guys just get a lot of salt because of they grit a lot of the roads because of the salt. But I have got a little tiny bit of pitting on my wheels. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the wheels off, and I'm going to get them chromed in the summer. So as long as I treat them right, after I've been out, washed them, cleaned the bike down, protect it with ACF 50. It's holding up pretty cool, but like I said, I'm going to get the wheels chromed so it matches the rest of the bike a little better. But that's towards the summer months, so I don't really mind taking it out in the salty weather. Another thing, opinions on my exhaust. So at the minute I've got the Screaming Eagle mufflers on it, and to me they're absolutely fantastic. They flow with the bike really well. And I know a lot of people are using the 2-into-1, but I'm just not sure on the look. I don't really like the look of them. I love the sound of them, but I don't like the look. What's people's opinions? Has anyone actually... I know you can get the V-mod exhausts where they get the mufflers and they take the baffles out. Has anyone done it on a Screaming Eagle set? And if they have they got any videos of it? When the bike's under load, it sounds perfect. It sounds really nice to me, but it's just missing that idle. And I know I'm not going to get the potato that the air-cooled Harleys have, but the V-Rods have got a nice burble to them, and I'm just missing that. It's not quiet by any means, especially under load. It's crackers, it's awesome, it's a gorgeous sound, but just on idle, I believe I'm missing something. But again, I like the way the exhaust sweeps, so I'm not sure if I want to actually chop it out and change it. My gut instinct is no. It's a really good clean system. There's no dinks, scratches or anything in it, so I am leaning towards keeping it. But let me know what you think. What have you got in yours, and what's the sound like? I know a lot of people are using the Vance and Hines 2-into-1 and the sucker punches and things like that. And I know some people have even got the damn motors on them and they've changed the end tips and made it their own because they're a cheap exhaust and they can afford to cut them up and everything. And all of them are an option to me, but I like the way that looks, man. Let me know what you've got, what you think. And I know you had the benefit of getting a shorter 2-into-1, you save weight as well, so there's a performance factor there as well. But obviously with changing the exhaust, this hasn't got a tuner on it, so I'm going to have to do the tuner and all that sort of stuff, so it's going to be a pricey outlay, especially when I'm going to be getting the wheels chromed and I want to chuck the LED day maker on the front of it. Let me know. In my last video I didn't mention that it is load an inch. It's got the It's got the 1-inch lowering kit on the rear, so it sits just that little bit lower. Yeah. Hopefully you can hear me alright. The bike does look a little bit dull at the minute, a little bit dirty, because obviously I've rode quite a way to get here, but it's got a coating of ACF 50 on it as well, which also makes it a bit blurry. I've buffed most of it off, but as you can see on the bottom of the pipes and stuff, it's a bit, looks a bit dirty, but never mind, it is what it is. So yeah, I think next week it's going to snow, so that was another reason for me to get out on the bike today. Pretty cool spot, especially for a picture. I'm getting looked at as in disgust. What's he doing? I'm past with a motorcycle. Hellraiser. Yeah, there's not really much planned. I don't really have a topic or anything. I guess. I mean, I guess the topic was just testing my motovlogging setup out, and obviously I've just spoke a little bit about the bike. But as you can hear, for people who haven't heard them, this is what the pipes sound like. As you can tell, they're hopefully you can hear it, it's not just muffled by wind and stuff, but they sound really nice on the load. It's just that idle that I miss. Yeah. My friend has the street bob, but he's got like, he might as well not have an exhaust on it. It's that crazy. If he starts his bike up next to mine, I can't hear mine. It's just crazy. But hopefully I'm going to get him in one of the videos soon, especially when the decent weather gets here. So look out for that. Nice bike, all blacked out, murdered out, with the mini apes on it. Pretty cool. My buyers. I've got like the drag bars on mine. They're not the standard ones. They're a nice set chrome drag bars. They were on the bike when I got it. So I'm not wanting to change that. I think they're really nice. They look the part, and they're just right for me. I like that clamshell position. I don't really like to be sat up, and I don't like to be reaching. But this is just perfect. It feels nice on my back and stuff like that. So I'm pretty happy with it. So what do people do? Have another look. Show you the bars. There you go. There's obviously the light. Not the best, but so what are people doing in regards to when we've got the bad weather? Obviously we haven't at the minute. What are people doing in regards to that? You can't get out. What do you do to pass your time? Me, I'm checking out YouTube. I'm hitting all the motor vloggers, your motor new riders, your blockheads, do it down, bike and bed, all these guys, and they're the ones who sort of introduced me to wanting to get a Harley Davidson. You know, looking at their videos, thought they were super cool, and yeah, they've got decent, well, I say they've got decent weather. I know over in the States and places like that, you do have it bad. You've got obviously people in Alaska who can't get out to ride, and they've got it much worse than I have. By any means, I'm not saying I've got it bad, but I just don't have it the best. There's people in Canada who can't get out for months on end. It's just, it sucks for people, man. So what do you guys do to pass the time, and who do you follow? Obviously, hopefully you're following me because you're watching my channel, but who are your main motor vloggers and why? Drop a comment in the box down below. Leave me a comment, let me know. It is a nice day out, it does look nice. It's just cold as hell. last video it didn't get it. It's doing all right. I've had some messages. Obviously, the audio quality of my last video was really poor. That was down to a lot of wind. My editing skills aren't the best. Obviously, I've just started doing it. My helmet set up. I had a modular on with like a £10 eBay mic, so that wasn't the best. So yeah, it was a bit rough, a bit ready. But hopefully this one, when you're watching it, it's a bit slicker, and they will get better as we go. Obviously, the more you do it, the better you become. Baby steps. You've got to crawl before you walk. So let me know what mics you guys are using, what motovlogging setup you've got. Because like I say, sometimes, for instance, when I watch Motor New Bride at Blockhead, their material is just crystal. See up. See me. Their system is their motovlogging setup is just really crystal. So I'd like to know, obviously, what they've got. I've seen the videos on YouTube of what Blockhead's had, and I know he had the Bell Qualifier DLX. But even so, when he's had his, I think he's upgraded to a Shoei now. But when he had his big Bell, he didn't get wind noise like I get wind noise. So I don't know whether it's in the editing, because I've tried to run it through high pass filters and messing around with the equalizer and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know what it is. So anyway, I'm going to sign off now when I get round this roundabout. I think I've blabbed on a bit too much. So again, thanks for tuning in, and